Hello, everyone, and welcome to the full edition of Layers of Fear. You'll notice on my channel I have a playlist for the early access version of Layers of Fear, but it has come to my attention that the full game has been released at last. So I knew that I was gonna at least attempt to do the game in full once it finally came out because I was intrigued. This game is definitely more of a walking simulator type game. There wasn't a whole lot of interaction when I first played it in the early access version. I don't think anything would have changed too much since I played it, but nonetheless I was interested. The visuals are very cool. I know it says continue. I just walked in to test out the settings to get the recording right, but otherwise I haven't played the full version yet. So let's get into it. Yes.
I know how you must feel. Lost. Alone. Hopeless. You probably deserve it. But even for you, there is still a way. A way to bring it all back.
The intro is different.
The one precious thing you ever truly desired. Finish it.
Every portrait that is painted with feeling is a portrait of the artist, not of the sitter. Oscar Wilde, The Picture of Dorian Gray. And here we are in our familiar little hallway. If you played the first game. Well, I should say the early access. So, inspect that. It's a dog muzzle. How quaint. Hat box. This is where we came in. Okay. That's a baby butt. Baby being taken away by a vulture. That's how I like my babies. Taken away by vultures. Sorry kids, mom had too much to drink again. You just ignore that. Ooh, what's this? Tiny shoes that are very shiny. Hold right trigger and R to move. Open it up. Here we are in my house. It's a pretty great house. I cannot read that, really, but I think you were into some kinky stuff, sir. Let's open this up. We got a kitchen. We're gonna cook some spooky food. Oh, I'm so glad that I can interact with that. Door, let's open you up. Just a pantry of stuff I... Oh wait, hey. Nice. Paprika. Oregano. We have a lot of paprika. Good. Great. At least you're well stocked. You know? Let's open that. What's this say? If I click X... There we go. An artist's triumph. Gallery opening wows critics. Some call him the new Caravaggio. Others compare him to Van Eyck. And one Austro critic who wished to remain and none named, went as far to invoke the spirit of the great Leonardo. Any way you slice it, the exhibition proved an immense success. Its distinct style has been praised for its unique combination of Renaissance influences and more progressive techniques. The artist himself attended the event in the company of his beautiful fiancée. Looking stunning in her black gown, revealed to us exclusively that the couple are indeed expecting. Well, isn't that pleasant? Dear sir, we would like to ask you to cease bothering our pest control specialists, as well as refrain from sending us any more of your highly inappropriate letters. I'll have you know that my mother is a respectable woman and does not take kindly to such accusations. All of our employees that visited your house reported absolutely no signs of a rodent infestation of any kind, and such decided not to act further than a prophylactic spraying. Please treat this letter as a final warning, or else the next envelopes you'll receive will be from our lawyers. With best regards, Carl Denton, Pesky Pests Pacification Company. Well, that's too bad. Could have given you some business for my need to get rid of pests that aren't there. What's this? Probably me and Sigmund Freud. We go way back. Just some fine china. More fine china. Hello? Sir, I didn't touch the workshop, just like you asked, although I can't imagine the mess that's inside. Also, if you care so much for that room, maybe you should pay more attention to where you leave the keys. I brought them back to your office. Have a nice day. Thanks, Alfred. So we're gonna need to find the key. But we're gonna explore more for the sake of the people who have not seen this game in its early access. Hello, someone having a tinkle? Should be a light switch in here somewhere, so I could actually see what I'm doing. Maybe. Maybe. There we go. No. That was the toilet. Hey, stop wasting water. I'm in that mirror, but I can't seem to... Oh, there we go. There I am. I actually have a reflection. Doesn't happen too often. 1. Below knee prosthesis. How the hell did they fuck up the length? Well, it's from Achilles Prosthetics. Why would you trust a company like that with your prosthetics? I mean, really, that was your fault, if I do say so myself. Here's a closet. I think there's a... There we go. Well, did I catch anything? Anything good biting these days, Fred? Nope. I didn't think so. Yeah, just leave all the lights on. It's spooky. Hey. Let's check this out. Light. Excellent. Basements are always good. Here we have some kind of... Hey now. Now that sounded like a rat. I have a lot of candles too. See, that is definitely a rat. Have a lot of dolls. There's nothing wrong with a grown man playing with dolls. Just, you don't need to judge me. That's locked. Alright. So that's the basement. Not nearly as horrifying as I thought it would be. Is there anything I can touch? Anything to poke? No, nothing that immediately jumps out at me, so that's fine. Leave the lights on so the rats don't get scared. The rats that don't exist, of course. And let's head upstairs. I have a lot of paintings. Lots of them. Not by me, I assume. Don't know the artists for most of these. In my previous playthrough, I misnamed one of the artists, which I will not do again. It was very, very obvious. I do know that that painting is possibly a representation of sleep paralysis because it has a demon sleeping on the woman's chest, which is often what that was attributed to when you had sleep paralysis. It's always demons. Hey. What was that? That's rude. Well, we have I can't get that way. I gotta go this way. What's that? My kid is a mess and also a specter because they're not here. A dog being held by the void. Good. It's a nice, cute little plate. What's this? It's a representation of my feelings. Okay, that's good. I have a small child that wants to do things like I do. Hopefully not exactly like I do, because that would be bad. Well then. That's enough of that. Can I go in here? Nope. Let's go over here. What's this? Been working all night. Don't wake me up. Your handwriting's weird. I don't like it. Hey, we should go in the door with all the blood in front of it. Okay, or not. The piano. Music. I don't know anything about music, so... I guess I do. No, I don't. Everyone's a critic. Now, one of these rooms is the right one. I think that's it, so I'll go in the other one first. Yeah, bump up the jams. Okay. Galadic's grand opening in flames. Disastrous fire at the new department store leaves dozens fighting for their lives. The long-awaited opening of the Galicitic, I don't know how that's pronounced, department store turned into hell on earth when the building's wiring burst into flames. While the majority of the visitors managed to reach the emergency exits in time, several unfortunate attendees were trapped in the back of the building, having no chance to escape the raging inferno. The exact number of casualties has not yet been determined, although it is estimated that at least a dozen people have been severely injured. The owner of the Galicic, Ronald Sheffield, has so far declined to comment on today's tragic events. And a busted up mirror. Can't have a horror setting without a busted up mirror. You didn't really make your bed very well. But it would be boring if you did, because then... Oh, I got a cane. Cool. Sorry, couldn't sleep. The leg's been acting up again. Figured I might as well do some work. Love you. Thanks. So there's it's what I find in my closets. I don't know about you. Don't look at me like that. Okay, great. Let's just actually progress to the actual story. Just want to show some of the, you know, stuff even though I've found it already. You might be interested, viewer. Where, baby? There's the key. I'm sorry, I'll make it up to you tonight. It's all about you and me. Let's make it special. You promised. I am a terrible husband. Let's look at this. Hey, I know this story. Goddamn furries. They're always eating my relatives, impersonating them, acting as though they're human. What's wrong with them? See, that's actually an acceptable fate. Just dying if you're ever faced with a furry. My dear friend, let me ask you one simple question. Have you completely lost your goddamn mind? I know you're going through some rough times right now. I really do. That's why I have agreed to let you do those illustrations in the first place, for old time's sake. I even deliberately gave you a trivial task, because I expected Little Red Riding Hood to be something you could draw in your sleep. What I didn't expect is to get this demented nightmare fuel you submitted for a kid's bedtime story. There is no way in hell I'm using this, and I already regret agreeing to a payment in advance. Please get your shit together. Your old pal, Liam Brickstone. Whispered Tale Publishing House. I don't know, I'd read it. Let's pick up the key. Got the key. Why are you stuttering, game? Stop that. Okay. Well, let's get to our workshop, shall we? So if this game is the same as it was in early access, it's kind of divided into sections. So if it's still like that, that's probably how I'll, you know, separate the videos. Was someone posing? Were we getting fun with paint? That's not what they meant when they said, I want you to paint me. There's me. Kind of a little bit stiff. Okay. Drawings, the baby being taken away by the vulture again. Good. Sleep paralysis. Good. Lots of drawers with stuff in them. I don't think that there's really anything of significance. It's just kind of like, hey, you can look in these things if you want. Ah, yes. My inspiration. More inspiration. Nothing. Lost. It. You deserve. Oh, lost. You deserve it. Finish it. Well, trying, man, you know. Hey, let me get this drawer. Nothing. Good. It's not a good technique, breaking the brushes. Alright, let's look at my glorious work. Achievement unlocked. It's covered up for a reason. Well, it just looks like your average setting. Alright. Well, I don't think it's that bad. Get it right this time. Well, let's just keep going. Hey now. Hey now, one, this setting is different. Two, it got darker very abruptly. Trying to trick me in my own home. Some Satanists, maybe? Is that a giant fish? I don't know. Just out of reach. Well, thank you for that jump scare. Oh, that's what was in this room. Hey. Oh, we do have some lights and a Cabinet with books. Great. Hey now. This is different too. I mean, not different from my previous playthrough, but different. Going in circles. Yes, that's what this game is. Isn't that just dandy? Alright, let me in. Who's this guy? Looks like a nerd. Let's open you up. Wanderer achievement. I don't know what that means. I'll look at it later. Paint. Nothing of significance. Sure I can't look at any of this? I thought there was a thing in the drawer that I could look at last time. No. You know, maybe... Nope. There it is. Save the date of... and... They request the pleasure of your company. Blah, 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 blah. See, I was wondering if they got rid of that note, because I remember when I first played this, I thought that that was a clue with the date, but it was a red herring. Spoiler alert. What's, This chest is whispering at me. Ooh, we're gonna need a code. Good thing I've played this before, haha. 4, 8, 5. 4, 8, 5. Skidoo. The past holds back. Look closer.
The thought alone that the most beautiful piece of art doesn't have my name on it is killing me. So, will you marry me?
It's a bit conceited. It's a blue diamond. It's almost like the Hope Diamond. Well. And now there's a door. Never forget. But anyway, like I was saying, when I first played through this note seemed just too conspicuous with numbers on it, which is why I thought, hey, that must be for the lock. But no, you had to come over here and do that. Ghost Grandma. Stop that. What's this? You've been snooping around my workshop again. For the last time, you are not allowed in that room, even if the door happens to be open. I forbid it. This is your last warning. Next time, you'll have to look for a new job. God damn it, Alfred. Well, who cares? Hey, you. Stop it. The last time, Grandma, you're dead. And... there we go. Deer? So you like taxidermy? Maybe it's just for the aesthetic, I don't know. That is some kind of postmodern artwork, I bet. Hey you. Hey you. Couldn't handle it. I just couldn't. It's really dark. I cannot see a thing. Wait, there we go. A little light to guide me. And boop. Ah, not Rembrandt. I said that this was Rembrandt last night, and it's Van Eyck. Van Eyck. However you pronounce it. Well, that was nice. This looks kind of demented, but then I realized it was upside down. That's kind of a cool effect. Alright, that's enough of that. A lever. Baby's up there now, and now Van Eck is up there. So here's a fun thing. If you ever look up Van Eck, the way to tell that it's him is that all of his paintings, the people in them look vaguely like Vladimir Putin. Just in case you were wondering. I can't believe I thought that was Rembrandt. Very disappointed in myself. It's locked. That's locked. Alright. Sure? You still locked? What, I had to wait for my secret door to close? So everyone's a little bit distorted. People got too happy with the morphing tool in Photoshop. Happens to the best of us. Paint deep lies. It's
Now, a tiny bit to the left. Yes, just like that. Hold that pose. I want to get all those lovely curves just right.
I'm not that round. Well, it looks fine. I guess. Insert obligatory joke about draw me like one of your French girls. Okay. So, here's somewhere else. Cool. There's a guy. There's some books. A rat that... He was like, I literally don't want to even be in this game. I'm just gonna throw myself into the fire. And now Samara's coming out of the painting. No? Okay. Did you see that book monster? He was like, you don't read me anymore. I'm gonna turn into a transformer so you pay attention to me. Ooh. Aliens? Definitely aliens. I feel like there's a key item in this room somewhere. Listen for the whispers. I see nothing. Usually when you hear the whispers, that's when you know there's a thing you gotta poke and observe. But I'm seeing nothing, so we're just gonna leave. To a brand new room. This place is like the Hogwarts stairs, just changes on you when you're not looking. Stuttering a bit. Okay. Hey, in regards to your previous letter, I'm sure it's nothing to be too concerned about. Women tend to get weird after having a baby, hormone imbalances and the like. When we had our first, I remember Valerie got the blues real bad. I would ask her what she wanted for lunch and she'd burst into tears. Just be there for her, and I'm sure it's gonna be fine. Now, I know I promised not to rush you, and by all means enjoy your well-deserved time off, but just to let you know, I'm getting phone calls up the yin-yang, commissions left and right. You're a hot ticket, my friend. Maybe we should strike the iron while it's hot, but of course the family comes first. Your friend and agent, Thomas Caldwell. So, wifey had some postpartum depression, it sounds. Which can absolutely happen, and you should always be sure to talk to your doctor. I wouldn't know, I've never been pregnant. Pregnancy scares me. Hey now. See, she's crying. Because she had a baby. She's like, you did this to me. Hello?
Hello. It's about time for us to talk, don't you think? I mean, I've seen you in my house so many times, and yet I could never find the courage to face you directly. Not until now.
They were able to hire a lady voice actor. Good job, game developer. Lady. Lady. It's not my fault. I didn't impregnate you. It wasn't me. I'm just playing the game. Well, that's enough of that. Back to my paprika. It's very quiet. Jump scares? Yeah. No? Jump scares. Or is this just more paprika? I really like that stuff. Okay, that was fun. Thanks. First step is the hardest. You're very right. Hey, we're back in the kitchen. Spooky food! Are these like ovens, I guess? Maybe? Just seems like a lot of them. Like, too many. Excessive amounts of onions. Ovens. No? That's garlic. Excuse me. Hey. Who's gooping? Hey. Hey. See, there's like stuff in there, so I guess maybe they're just storage. Hey. Man, your painting's really coming to life. Like garlic. Must be a vampire. Hey. Vampire. The vampire is shy. Hey. I mean, that's one way to tell me I'm not getting enough fiber in my diet.
First, I looked for a canvas. Not just any canvas. I had to find a knife. Not one of those bread ones. It needed to be as sharp as a razor. So I used a razor, in fact, and then carefully flayed the skin. Booze helped keep my hand steady.
It's the opposite of what booze does, but okay, you know what, man? You do you. Oops. And now we're back in my studio. Shapeless dreams. Blood for the blood flamingos. And then, this is how we can tell our progress. Because it opens up the magical cabinet of dismembered body parts. Good. So we're gonna call that the end of part 1. So this is Layers of Fear. So far, nothing has really changed except, well, we got a lady voice actor, so that's pretty cool. I imagine that they're just gonna kind of fill it out and then finish it. Which, you know, I'm curious to see how it ends. And if you are too, I hope you continue watching. Thank you.